AI is like that friend who's always learning new tricks. It's constantly evolving, adapting, and getting better at what it does. But instead of magic shows, it's all about data. Data is the lifeblood of AI, the fuel that powers its learning and decision-making processes. AI learns patterns from the information we feed it. The more data it receives, the more accurate and efficient it becomes at identifying patterns and making predictions. Think of it like this. You show an AI a million cat pictures, it learns to recognize a cat. It starts to understand the nuances, the shapes, and the features that define a cat. This data can be anything: your online searches, your location, even what kind of coffee you order. Every piece of information helps the AI to build a more comprehensive understanding of the world. The more data, the smarter the AI gets. It's like feeding a growing brain, allowing it to develop and refine its capabilities. It uses this info to personalize your experience, like recommending products or filtering spam. It can even predict what you might want to buy next or which emails are important to you. But this dependence on data raises a big question. Who's watching the watchers? As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, the issue of data privacy and security becomes increasingly important. We need to ensure that our data is used responsibly and that our privacy is protected. Companies are in a race to gather as much data as possible. In today's digital age, data is more valuable than ever before. It's not just about numbers and statistics. It's about understanding you, the consumer, on a deeply personal level. It's the new gold rush. Just like gold miners of the past, companies are digging deep to find valuable nuggets of information. They use cookies on websites to track your browsing. Every click, every page you visit is recorded and analyzed. Social media platforms analyze what you like and share. They build a profile of your interests, your habits, and even your moods. Even your phone's GPS tells apps where you are. Your location data is a gold mine for companies wanting to know your daily routines and favorite spots. Why? It's all about the Benjamins, baby. The more they know about you, the more they can profit. Companies use your data to target you with personalized ads. These ads are designed to be so relevant that you can't help but click on them. The more they know, the better they can sell you stuff. Personalized recommendations make shopping easier, but also more tempting. But this data collection comes at a cost. Your privacy is at stake, and the more data you share, the more vulnerable you become. It's like giving away pieces of yourself, hoping they won't be misused. In the wrong hands, your data can be a powerful tool for manipulation and exploitation. Remember Cambridge Analytica? They used Facebook data to influence elections. That's just one example of what happens when our data falls into the wrong hands. Data breaches are becoming scarily common. Hackers target companies and steal our personal information. This stolen data can be used for identity theft, financial fraud, you name it. It's like someone breaking into your house and stealing your most valuable possessions. It's enough to make you want to go off the grid. Now before you go full-on Matrix mode, let's be clear, AI isn't some evil mastermind stealing your data. It's just a tool. The real issue is how companies collect and use our data. Luckily, there are some rules in place. The GDPR in Europe, for example, gives people more control over their data. But companies often have confusing privacy policies that feel like they're written in another language. It's our responsibility to be aware of these policies and demand better data protection. So, what can you do to protect your data? In today's digital age, safeguarding your personal information is more important than ever. With cyber threats on the rise, it's crucial to take proactive steps to ensure your data remains secure. Here are a few simple steps that can make a big difference in your online security. First, strong passwords are your first line of defense. Use a mix of letters, numbers, and special characters to create a robust password. Consider using a password manager to keep track of them. Don't use password 123 for everything. It's like leaving your front door wide open. Make sure each account has a unique password. Be careful what you share online. Think twice before posting personal information or photos. Adjust your privacy settings to control who can see your content. Once something's out there, it's hard to take it back. Read app permissions carefully. Some apps request access to more data than they need. Do they really need access to your camera roll? Be selective about the permissions you grant. Use a VPN for an extra layer of privacy. A virtual private network encrypts your internet connection, making it harder for hackers to intercept your data. It's like a secret tunnel for your internet traffic. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed about the latest security threats and how to counter them. The more you know about data privacy, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself. Stay vigilant, my friends. Regularly update your software and be cautious of suspicious emails or links. Together, we can create a safer online environment.